I used to spend 20 hours making one YouTube video, scripting 8 hours, filming and B-roll 2 hours, editing 10 hours. But now I make better videos in 4 hours. And today I'm showing you my exact AI workflow that took my channel from burnout to 240,000 subscribers, posting 2 to 3 times per week. If you're struggling to stay consistent, this will change everything. Let's go. First, let's just assume that I already have a video idea and more or less I know what's my video topic. Now I need to create the video script. And this is where most people waste hours. I used to spend 8 hours at least writing scripts word for word. Total waste of time. Now I use GetPoppy AI, and before you ask why not just ChatGPT, here's the difference. ChatGPT is a general tool. It gives you generic scripts that don't sound like you. You can still use it, but the result will take you so much time to edit. I started using GetPoppy because I can use viral script templates from professional YouTubers. I can upload my past videos so it learns my style. And I can add reference videos for context. Then I can record my raw ideas as audio notes, which the tool instantly transcribes. I connect everything, hit generate with Claude, and I get the first draft in a few minutes. Then I spend 3 or 4 hours editing it, fact-checking and adding screen recording notes for my video editor. So instead of 8 to 12 hours of scripting from scratch, I'm done in 4 hours. But a big part of my work on the script is actually preparing screen share recordings as well as B-roll and adding them to the script as notes for my video editor. So the next step that I will cover is B-roll generation. This is the part that used to take so much time and it was pretty expensive. I used to either search for B-roll relevant to the specific moment in the video, which wasn't always available even in expensive paid stock video sites, or I used to spend hours filming my own B-roll. And then I discovered Array 3 Modify inside Dream Machine, and it completely changed my production workflow. The company behind it all, Luma AI, kindly sponsored this part of the video, but I would have shown you Array 3 Modify anyway, because it's now an essential part of my workflow. Here is what makes Array 3 Modify different. It's built on Luma's Array 3 model, but now it gives you the ability to direct AI video rather than just guess what it will produce. So for the first time, I can maintain character identity, visual style, and shot continuity while changing the look of the clip. Let's say I need B-roll of a shot from the back, not facing camera, of a woman with light brown hair, working on a laptop while her baby is sleeping in the cradle nearby. Soft lighting, golden hour. I often talk about online jobs for stay-at-home moms on my channel, so this is a very typical B-roll that I usually need for my videos. First, I will make sure to click on this little toggle to use draft mode. This is much faster and cheaper than using the final render. In about 30 seconds, I get the first draft, but I didn't like that the baby was moving, so here's where Array 3 Modify comes in. I can now direct the AI to fix this specific element. I use Modify to keep the same character, same composition, but make sure that the baby stays still. This level of control is what makes it actually usable for professional work. This new version looks good, and now I can upscale it. I just click on this button and choose Hi-Fi and upscale to 4K quality. Look at this final video. This is the transformation from a rough draft to a high-quality B-roll with precise control over every element. That predictability is what I've been waiting for with AI videos. For YouTube creators trying to compete with bigger channels, this is a way to level up. I've got a link to Luma AI in the description, or you can use the QR code on the screen. Alright, B-roll done, and we're moving to the next step, which is filming. It used to take me about 2 hours per video, but now just 20 to 30 minutes. And why? Because I'm filming from a script with clear bullet points. My setup is simple: Sony a7 III, Rode VideoMic Pro, 2 softbox lights. But honestly, start with your phone and a good mic. Audio matters more than video quality. So I film in sections, following my script. And if I mess up, I pause, restart the sentence, and keep going. Editing fixes everything. And then I upload my raw video to Google Drive. The script with editing notes is on Google Doc. My video editor downloads it, edits it in Adobe Premiere, and then sends the first draft in 3 days as a link on Frame.io. I review it in 30 minutes, I leave timestamped notes, and we're usually done in 2 rounds. Total editing time for me, 30 minutes. And before you say that no one can edit like you, honestly, my video editor made my videos better than when I did them myself. Your job is to be on camera and create ideas, not spend 10 hours in Premiere. Alright, once the video is edited, we need the thumbnail. I often use a screenshot from the video itself, but I also took the time to make my personal library of photos that are good for thumbnails. For the thumbnail, I need to pick the photo and then do some research on YouTube to find thumbnail ideas that are already doing very well on the platform. Again, I will not copy someone's thumbnail exactly, but I will analyze their thumbnail to understand which elements make it so scroll-stopping, and I will give the instructions to my thumbnail designer. Brainstorming and coming up with instructions takes me about 10 minutes. And then it's time for publishing and optimization. Publishing is simple, but there are a few things that matter. Title. I start again by looking at popular titles for the topic of my video, and I use Claude to generate from 5 to 10 variations of this title to make it unique and different from the other titles that I found on YouTube. For video description, I also use Claude. I submit my video script and I ask for a short 3 to 4 line description that also includes some of the popular keywords associated with my video topic. To find the most relevant and popular tags for every video, I use suggestions from vidIQ. Then I select video category, and most of my videos are either in education or how-to and style categories. When I upload the video, I keep it as a draft first until all the checks are done. When I see the checks in green, I make the video unlisted, and I always aim to keep videos unlisted for at least 24 hours before going live to give YouTube algorithm some time to analyze the video content. This way, I think that the moment I hit publish, YouTube knows better who is the right audience for each particular video, depending on the video topic. I also add an end screen, and I have the template end screen that promotes my best video, and I also usually manually select 1 or 2 videos that are related to the current video and might be interesting for the same viewer. In most cases, I also add cards. I add 2 to 3 cards throughout the video, usually closer to the end, linking to the related videos on my channel. I do all of this to make sure that people start binge watching my channel, which helps YouTube recommend more of my videos to a bigger audience. Then I schedule for my best upload time. For me, that's Monday to Saturday, starting around 2 to 3 p.m. London time. But it can be different for every channel, and it depends mainly on where the most of your audience lives. For a new channel, actually, you don't have much data, but once your channel gets more established, you will find the most active hours in your YouTube analytics. Now let's talk about post-publish strategy. Most creators upload and forget. That's a mistake. Here's what I do in the first 24 hours. First and foremost, I keep an eye on the comments, and I reply very actively in the first day or 2. In the first hours, I also share the video link on social media X with a hook and a link, my Facebook page, and for some videos I also make even an email newsletter and a LinkedIn post if the video is business related. YouTube's algorithm loves early engagement, comments, likes, shares. In the first few hours, all the signals to YouTube that this video is good. And I also monitor YouTube analytics. I check my YouTube studio after 1 hour and after 24 hours. I'm looking at click-through rate. It should be between 4 and 10%. Average view duration, it should be above 40%, 40 to 60, and I will also look at the traffic sources to know where the views are coming from. If the click-through rate is low, below 3%, I usually change the thumbnail. If the average view is under 30%, then I know that I need to avoid the kind of hook that I used in that video, or the first half of the video isn't great. So I learn what I should do better in my future videos. This is how you improve. You analyze, you learn, you adjust, and every video is data for your next one. If you implement even one thing from today's video, you will save yourself hours every week. This is how I went from struggling to upload once a week to uploading up to 3 long-form videos per week while running a business. If you found this helpful, then hit that like button. It helps the algorithm show this video to more creators who need it. Subscribe if you want more content like this, and watch my next video linked up there if you want to know how to start a one-person business with AI around your YouTube channel. I'll see you in that next one.